Hi there, I've just met a resident of this area, and as I was saying, this police operation happened. Could you introduce yourself and tell me where you live and what happened that night?
Hi, my name is Fatima. I'm a community activist. I live in Barton House. So at 3 a.m. a friend of mine called me. She said, can you please come down and help me? So I came down, and there were so many police officers, 50 plus officers. There's 2 helicopters, hovering around. Not helicopter, drones, two drones and helicopter.
Wow.
So it was like a war zone, to be honest. It was so many blue lights around.
Were you scared?
Very scared. I think because as soon as I thought something massive happened, I didn't think it was like, they were enforcing the scheme to be installed. So when I went there, two women were there. Both of them were crying. The police
Really?
were just standing around. The security were rough towards the women.
What did they do? What did you see?
They were pushing around. So the women decided to stand on where they wanted to paint, and they were pushing her around. So when I came, I did say to them, we know our rights. We are protesting here peacefully. Please do not touch us. We're not touching you. So the police have threatened to arrest us, and they will keep saying, you need to think about your children and your family. You can get arrested. They're speaking to us like we were stupid. One of the police said to me, is your kids okay? Like she was assuming that I left my kids behind alone. So there was a lot of judgment there. We've worked so hard to build a relationship with the police, with the Bristol City Council, but that night what I have noticed is the trust was broken, and this community, mainly there's so many ethnic minorities, it takes a long time to get the trust.
You say the trust has been broken now with Bristol
Absolutely.
City Council.
Bristol City Council and the police, the way they treated the matter, it was unacceptable. It was a civil matter. They could easily stand around and not do anything, but what they did was they acted, we were criminal. We were not criminal at all. We were protesting peacefully, and this is United Kingdom. We have every right, and this is why we're here, because we love we like the law. We follow the law, and but they were not following the law at all. It was a civil matter, and they enforced something that was civil matter as like emergency.
And would you say everyone around here feels like that?
Yes, absolutely. We have 2 organizations who already counseled with their engagement, the police. We asked them to do thank you. We asked them to do investigation. How did all this happen? Was it actually necessary in the middle of the night with no warning, nothing, to the scheme to carry out? But nothing happened yet, so we are waiting for the police commissioner. She said she will do some investigation, so we're hoping to find that. What we want is, how many times have they had meetings with the council, the police? How many times they had a meeting with the council, and what was the meeting? We need to see the minutes of the meeting. What was the operation name? Was it actually necessary? Now they lost the confidence of the community, and no one will support them. No one will help them to engage the community anymore. Not me, not other activists around this area who are aware of the community, what they're going through and everything.
And how many people would you say kind of came out that night and feel the same?
We actually, the whole thing happened at once. So it was a whole operation, as I said, it was army operation. So they came here, few of them were there. So 2 ladies were in a Victoria Road, which is St. George area. 3 ladies. 3 of them are wheelchair users, so they had scooters. The police pushed one of them and broke the scooter, her scooter, so one disabled lady. And she described it that in if someone touches her scooter, it's like they're touching her body, because that's how belongs to her. So she felt assaulted. Her scooter is broken now. So the police were there. They did not arrest the man who did that, and that is if we did that as a protesters, we'd probably be at the back of the van straight away. But that did not happen at all. So one of my friend, she's a disabled activist, Melissa. They closed both roads, so now her large vehicle cannot go into the road. So now she have to reverse back to a closed off road. So it's affecting her. That's her only way out from this area, being independent, being like enjoying going out. She goes to Glastonbury, so she comes around. So that is gone. That the independence is gone of that lady. So we felt we were treated like we're idiots. The way they were speaking to us, like we were uneducated. We didn't know our rights, but they were wrong. 3 women. We were only 3 women there, and we had only 50 police officers, so we stopped there. So that was success. But here we couldn't stop it. So they wanted to put a bus gate there. We literally scream around, run around.
How does it make you feel about living in Bristol anymore?
To be honest, I feel, for me, I face racism all the time because I'm activist. So I do voice my concerns all the time. I've campaigned for Barton House. I've campaigned for bailiffs. I'm part of Acon Union. So that's Barton House. There was a massive evacuation. I don't know if you remember, a year and a half ago. So I'm still campaigning for residents to be rehoused. So to have the Barton House situation, to have this thing, it was completely crazy. And there's this one man, I think the chief, John Smith, he's the chief of the director of Bristol City Council. He was there the whole time when we dealt with Barton House situation, when we dealt with here. He actually came to see the protesters, and I found him is very, 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 very cold guy. He said he's the one who give who made the decision and the police to come here at 3 o'clock. He does not care about the community. He's a very rich guy. He gets paid lots of money. Sorry, swearing, but yeah. So he does not care. What we want is the community to come together and work together and stand up together. And I'm pushing more independent councillors.
That's
okay. So if you want to be independent councillor, please contact me, because I'm putting group together. So I'm putting group together. We're gonna start funding. We're gonna fight for our community. That's what I want. I want people who care about here, not people who go to the council to get careers. No, we don't want that. They want to be MPs. They want to be somehow directors. No, the money that we get, even though it's not enough, hey ho, we are happy. We care about community. So what we want is people to stand up, have more independent councillors, people who care about the community.
How can they get in contact with your group?
So we so if you go to Bristol East Liveable Neighbourhood, you can find us on Facebook. We also meet Coffee Conscious, which is down there, every Tuesday 6:30 p.m. So all the community come together. I'm encouraging more activists from whatever religion, whatever political views, that really we have to use that to regulate our regulate. We want more activists wherever you come from, whatever politics you believe. We want us to come together and fight for our community. That's what we want.
That's a great thing.
Thank you so
Can you
much.
remind me of your name?
I'm Fatima Farah.
Fatima Farah. Very nice to meet you. I'm Dave.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers.
Stay strong.